ask me now. Yes. So, yes, Om Prakash, what are your queries? What are your questions regarding Vedic mathematics? Or do you know what is Vedic maths?
Little bit, sir, but can you explain me
Yeah,
clearly that?
we'll explain. We'll just have a small first. Let everybody ask their queries, and then I'll definitely. Yes, Vishwaroop Adhikari, you're from?
Yes, I'm from Nepal, and
Yes, sir.
I'm from Nepal Dancing 360. Last time Shreya Pandati talked to you about Dancing 360. Do you remember it?
So we discussed regarding.
Discussed regarding the gamification of educations in metaverse.
Okay.
Did she talk about you, the Shreya Bhandari? Did you know? Remember him? Last time you met him when you come to Nepal.
Okay. No issues. Well, I'm not able to recall. Yes, Shivani. So you are from
सर बरेली
बरेली. आज लग गया, कनेक्ट हो गया. वो प्रॉब्लम कहाँ आ रहा था? आपका जो लिंक था वो एमएसटी टाइम शो कर रहा था.
जी
करेक्ट.
जी सर
So
जी
yes. So सबसे पहले आप ही से लेते हैं. Yes. What are your questions, your queries, your doubts regarding mathematics?
सर वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स होती क्या है?
Okay. So अभी आपने क्या किया हुआ है? What are your qualifications?
सर मेरी ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट है, पीजी चल रहा
The graduation in which subject?
है, बीकॉम ऑनर्स
BCom
कॉमर्स
honors.
साइड.
Okay, no problem. Now I'll give you a brief. Now in mathematics, okay, so we have more people. Now Vedic maths is what makes our mathematical calculation easy, simple, and faster. I'll give you all examples. So wherever mathematical calculations come, those calculations can be done in very simpler, easy, and faster manner. And that is possible only with the help of Vedic mathematics. Now the question arises, what is Vedic mathematics? So Vedic maths is nothing but a easy or an alternative way to solve our mathematical questions, right? Like in case of mathematics, we have different branches: arithmetics, algebra, trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics. So all such things can be solved with the help of Vedic mathematics. So this is now, since more guests are from Nepal right now, Bhutan also, let me clear one doubt. It is not a different subject. Absolutely, it is not a different subject. So whatever mathematics you have in your curriculum, yes, Om Prakash, right? Whatever mathematics curriculum you have, that curriculum can be solved with this in an easy manner. Correct. So it is not dependent ki Vedic maths has a different curriculum. No. Whatever you have, that can be done easily. That can be solved easily. Correct. Yes, Joy Munshi, you are from? Joy Munshi, Shashank Yerle, Sumita Rai. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay. Now, what does this Vedic maths work on? There are three basic principles which makes it very useful for all of us. So very first thing is, you can say it is a journey of transformation. A journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence. Now, Om Prakash, you are teaching mathematics. My question is very simple. Why
Yes,
do students have fear of mathematics?
actually, they have problem in calculation generally, and they do not understand the word problems, sir, basically.
word problem arises after class 7th, 8th.
Yes, sir.
My question is, why do they have fear right from the beginning, class 1, 2, 3 only, when they have only addition, only subtraction, only multiplication? Then
Because of
also
the
they do have.
because they do not have the sir, concrete knowledge. Means they are only based on the writing knowledge. We have to make them practical, so they can
Practical in
understand.
sense, for example, we have to teach them addition. So how practically we can give them? Or if we have to teach them subtraction,
We can use abacus.
then that would be an extra thing added to it.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can.
And abacus works only on your arithmetics. What about algebra then? What about and second thing, algebra itself, abacus itself takes 2 years to learn.
Yes, sir. Yes, it
So
will
that
be. But
means, for that means we'll put them under a pressure of new thing for 2 years.
otherwise, we can give the examples with the marbles. We can addition, subtraction in junior levels. Otherwise, we can add so many things in the class. With the help of that, we can teach them.
Okay. Now, one major, see where our students fail, practical knowledge. Now, if you send your child to a market with 100 rupees note and ask them to buy bananas of 33 or 37 rupees, they'll not understand what change they'll be getting in back. Correct? And that is the best example of subtraction. But
Yes.
they lack in that. So what is the benefit of going to a school if you are lacking in that knowledge? If you are not able to achieve that simple knowledge, what is required? And very important thing. Now you are a teacher, tomorrow you'll have children. You'll also send them to school. You can teach right at your home also, but why you are sending it to school? So that they have some social interaction, so that they get some confidence, so that their stage fear is removed, so that they can move out in the society tomorrow. Are all these things fulfilled? Right from the beginning, the fear of math starts, and then slowly and steadily, that child is always under a fear. It's not only mathematics, everything. The basic thing is they are lacking in the confidence. They lose that motivation. What is the sole purpose of education? That tomorrow, see, actual education starts when we complete our college.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है
हाँ बोलिए.
सर, जैसे हम वैदिक मैथ्स में हम अपना फ्यूचर कैसे बना सकते हैं?
क्या कर सकते हैं?
वैदिक मैथ्स में हम अपना फ्यूचर कैसे बना सकते हैं?
ये क्वेश्चन आपके लिए तो इतना इजी है कि इंडिया में तो इसे कंपल्सरी कर दिया सब्जेक्ट को. और मैथ्स की ट्यूशन कितने बच्चे पढ़ते हैं बताए?
सभी बच्चे पढ़ते हैं सर?
Maximum.
On an average, agar if a class has 40 students, 30 students are going for after school tuitions. And it's not in India, it's everywhere. But still, out of that 30 also, 10 are failing. And that is the biggest problem. That is the biggest hurdle. And then we say after 10th class, change their subjects because they are not fit for mathematics. हम उनको आर्ट्स लेके दे देते हैं, कॉमर्स ले देते हैं या मेडिकल ले देते हैं. बट इज इट जस्टिफाइड? नो. बट वैदिक मैथ्स क्या है? जितने भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस होते हैं उनकी तैयारी के लिए जहां भी आप इंस्टीट्यूट्स में जाते हैं वो सारे यही कंसेप्ट कराते हैं. बट नाम वैदिक मैथ्स नहीं देते ताकि आप घबरा ना जाएं. वो टिप्स देते हैं जैसे फॉर फाइंडिंग अ स्केयर.
सर ऐसा इसमें होता क्या है जो इसमें घबराने वाली, मतलब जैसे वैदिक मैथ्स में ऐसा कुछ ऐसा होता है जो मतलब
अभी कर लेते हैं. अच्छा मुझे आंसर देना आप. आई एम आस्किंग यू अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन. टेबल्स कहां तक लिख सकती हैं आप?
टेबल 20 तक.
20 तक. तो अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं 89 का टेबल लिखना है तो कितने मिनट चाहिए आपको?
मल्टीप्लाई करके लिख सकते हैं.
कितना मिनट चाहिए मैम? सिंपल क्वेश्चन.
कितना मिनट चाहिए सर? ऐसे तो टाइम मैंने कभी कैलकुलेट नहीं किया है, तो ऐसे नहीं कि मैं
अप्रोक्सीमेटली मैम, चलिए
2 से 3 मिनट।
मल्टीप्लाई करके 2 से 3 मिनट नहीं हो सकता, कोई बात नहीं। चलिए एक बहुत सिंपल सा टेबल लेते हैं, 36, करेक्ट। आप
ओके,
इसको कैसे लिख सकते हैं? या तो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन है 36 into 1, 36, करेक्ट।
या
सेकेंड स्टेप 36 into 2, 72। इसके बाद धीरे धीरे हम भूलते चले जाते हैं, करेक्ट। मल्टी, ये होता है रिमेम्बरेंस, क्रैमिंग। सेकेंड ऑप्शन है you keep on adding, 36 plus 36 is 72, then 72 plus 36 is
108.
and then 108 plus 36. This is your second way, correct? But हर बार carry over आ रहा है. Any third way to solve this? Yes, Om Prakash. Any third way to solve this? शिवानी
जी सर।
बोलिए, कोई और इसके अलावा तरीका भी होता है टेबल बनाने का? आपने बोला ना कि
जनरली
आप
एक
9 का 9 का हो सकता है सर, 9 का तो समझ में आता है, लेकिन आप इसका जैसे 9 में हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, 9 1 9 9 2 18 1 2 3 4 स्टार्टिंग से करते हैं लास्ट तक, फिर इधर से
इसका मतलब हर टेबल आप अलग से रटेंगे?
वही तो प्रॉब्लम वही है।
ये तो गलत है ना। 9 का ऐसे रट लेंगे, फिर 19 के केस में कुछ और कंसेप्ट बनाएंगे, फिर दूसरे। सी दैट इज नॉट अ कंसेप्ट। बच्चे इसीलिए तो कंफ्यूज हैं। हर एक का अगर हम रटने पे आ गए तो हो गया खत्म काम। अब मैं आज इतना सिंपल मेथड बताता हूं, आप सोच भी नहीं सकते। 3 का टेबल आता है शिवानी?
जी सर।
6 9 12 15 18
18
21 24, करेक्ट।
27
6 का
जी, 6 का भी आता है।
and so on. अब एक कंसेप्ट होता है प्लेस वैल्यूज। क्या कंसेप्ट होता है? हाउ मेनी डिजिट्स एट यूनिट प्लेस? कितने डिजिट आ सकते हैं यूनिट प्लेस पर? 1 एंड टेंस?
2
नो,
आएंगे तो एक ही आएंगे तो
एक ही आएगा। दैट इज
एक
व्हाट
ही
यू
आएगा।
हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। सो प्लेस वैल्यू का मतलब है यू कैन हैव ओनली 1 डिजिट एट 1 प्लेस। जस्ट थिंक दिस इज अ यूनिट प्लेस, दिस इज टेंस। एक एक डिजिट है, एज इट इज रीअरेंज कर दिया। नाउ 2 remains as it is. Can we have 2 digits at unit place? No. Extra digit moves further. 72, 8, 9 plus 1, 10, 4, 12 plus 4, 2, 14, 0, 18. Finish. So is it easy to add 36 plus 36 every time? Yeah, 6 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 12 plus 2. What is easy? Second thing, you do not need a different concept for every number. चाहे 2 डिजिट का नंबर हो, चाहे 50-15 डिजिट का नंबर हो, चाहे 6 डिजिट का हो, you can simply do this. And this particular concept is nowhere in any book of the world, which is just based on your place values. See, the first thing, that is what I was telling you. पहला जर्नी ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम फियर ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स, जो हमारे अंदर फियर बन गया, फोबिया बन गया है, उसको रिमूव करके कॉन्फिडेंस इन मैथमेटिक्स आता है। एंड दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि मैथ्स इज नॉट ओनली थिंग। शशांक, यस,
I have
36।
one questions. Hello.
हाँ बोलिए।
Hello. I
बोलिए।
have one questions. We teach student different kind of equations, right? We teach them algebra, like we teach them calculus. We teach them set, and we teach them different formulas. We have Pythagoras theorem, triangle, 3D, and we have different mathematical equations, right? And teachers come into the classroom and teach them how to solve these equations, right? But as a if we go to the real life, right? If we think about the real life, where do we actually use that mathematics?
Very first thing, You tell me, where do you not use mathematics? Right from the morning,
yeah.
when you wake up. When you
Yeah,
wake up, there is an alarm clock. When you
yeah,
wake up, there is an alarm clock. Now, you maintain records, teachers' records. What is that? Arithmetic. Then only you'll be able to add something. And you are running a school. This question should be asked to you. You teach mathematics in your school. You
No,
have a subject
I
of
don't.
mathematics. So where
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't.
use it?
I don't teach mathematics, right? I'm just asking you questions, right? We teach students about the mathematics, right? Instead of mathematics, while teaching them mathematics, while teaching them how to solve equations, why not to teach them to solve
What
the
do you
real
teach?
life
Okay,
real life equations of that problem?
what do
Like
you teach?
as a
What do you
student, we
Sir,
teach them Pythagoras theorem, and where do we actually use Pythagoras
yes,
theorem? We don't
there
show
are.
them.
Okay, what do you teach, Bishwa?
I'm a game designer. I'm a game designer. Yes, sir.
Game designer.
Yeah.
Now, where do we use games for every child?
Where do we use games for every child?
Where?
To
Because your games
make,
are the games are too expensive. A normal child can buy.
yeah, it's the free games and it's the paid games. The people who
So
can
that
pay
is,
the games.
sir, please. Now you are challenging entire educational system. I'm not here. I cannot answer on their part. The same question will arise. Why do we learn English? What is the use of learning past tense? See, this is not that point. We are focused here only for one thing. Why do students have fear of mathematics? Why do they fail in mathematics? And can someone help in that? Now, I'll give you the reason. Why do students, in particularly in case of Nepal, have fear of maths? I'll ask you one simple question now. How many phone numbers do you remember? What happened? How many phone numbers do you remember? Shivani, how many phone numbers do you remember?
I remember the phone number of the people who are close to me. That's
How
all.
many, sir? मेरा question इतना है. How many?
10 to
Simple.
10 to 15.
10 to 15 you remember?
Yeah.
Good memory. Yes, Shiv Avasthi, how many phone numbers do you remember?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. कितने phone numbers याद हैं आज?
So I remember only the relatives, my relatives' local number only.
5, 6. Okay. Shivali.
Yes, sir.
Now what has happened? I'll tell you.
Yes, sir.
Reason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. अगर 10 साल पीछे चले जाएं, जब मोबाइल फोन्स नहीं थे, when you were not having mobile phones, at that time, how many numbers do you remember? Did you remember? कितने याद होते थे तब? सभी याद होते थे हमें. क्यों? क्योंकि there was nothing to store. Now,
Yes, sir.
Basically, we have programmed our memory that everything can be stored in this mobile. So why should we remember? See, we always look for the better side. We always look for the comfort zone. We now don't give efforts to our brain to remember. The same thing is applying in case of mathematics in your country, because you have allowed calculators for examination. If you ask a student to calculate 2 plus 2 or 2 plus something, he'll just open up the calculator and start calculating. Why? Because he knows I'll get that privilege of get the calculator in the exam hall. And this is, I'm not saying like this because I have I have taken sessions in almost all the parts of Nepal. Your Kathmandu University, Tribhuvan University, Sainik Vidyalaya, Chitwan, and schools, boarding schools to very small institutions also and a big institutions. But one thing is common. That thing common is they have a very simple equation in their mind. Why should we do? Because we'll get the calculator. So this thing you need to work on, because the manner you have forgot all the numbers, telephone numbers. Just because you have a mobile phone today, you are not able to remember them. Similarly, a day will come, then these students will not able to calculate 2 plus 2 also. And there is, do you know Nelson Mandela, a great motivator from South Africa? He told one thing. He said, if you want to destroy some country, any country, if you want to destroy, war is not required. Just allow copying in the examinations. What we are doing, if we are providing calculators to the students in math exam, why we are taking that exam? Just think over it. And I had these discussions with number of people in the university, Kathmandu University, Tribhuvan University. Every time I visit, I'll always discuss this point, and they don't have any answer. The same thing they answer. It was done when we were studying, so we are just continuing, because we never think to upgrade ourselves in case of education. So that is required. So the second major pillar of Vedic maths is you attain a feeling.
Sir, one question.
Take second, Shivani. You attain a feeling, yes, I can. That means if you have a confidence, अगर आपके अंदर ये confidence आ जाता है आज कि मैं ये काम कर सकता हूं, तो कोई रोक सकता है आपको? If you get that confidence, yes, I can do this work. It may be any tough work, any small work, any. The only thing is you need to have that confidence. आप बच्चों में भी देखिए. If they are motivated and they say, yes, I can do, nobody can stop them. That is what you gain with Vedic mathematics. Yes, Shivani, now tell me.
सर जैसे रिक्वायर्ड तो है वैदिक मैथ्स, बट हम स्टूडेंट को कैसे ये चीज रियलाइज कराएं कि वैदिक मैथ्स इम्पोर्टेंट है?
किसने कहा आपको कराने के लिए?
नहीं, जैसे बहुत से लोग तो जानते ही नहीं है वैदिक मैथ्स होता क्या है।
मैम, आपको पता है ये नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में कंपलसरी हो चुका है।
आई नो।
तो जब क्लास में, जब अगले साल हर सिलेबस में ऐड हो जाएगा, तो बच्चे से पूछ के तो कोई आज तक इंग्लिश भी नहीं बनी, तो जब उन्हें पेपर देना ही पड़ेगा, देखिए मजबूरी का नाम महात्मा गांधी हम लोग एक डेफिनेशन यूज करते हैं, दैट इज करेक्ट. Why do we need to convince them? And second thing, if really you want to convince, जब ये अभी मैंने जो आपको अभी टेबल का कराया, आज मेरा एक वर्कशॉप होगा शायद 12th को, 2 दिन का वर्कशॉप आप अटेंड करें and teach those concepts to the students. You'll see the difference in them. जो हमें डर है, आपने 89 का जवाब नहीं दिया. People say 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes. But in Vedic math, it takes 10 seconds. सोचिए 10 seconds में 89 का टेबल हो सकता है. So this much fast is Vedic mathematics. Now बच्चों को दिलवाने की बात जहां तक आती है, तो जब उनका सब्जेक्ट कंपल्सरी हो रहा, they'll definitely do. Right now, the requirement is of the teachers. You know, we don't have sufficient teachers. अगर आप मेरा पेज देखें, every day I am taking one or the other sessions with government of Haryana or any other companies, or because so many teachers are required. So we need to train the teachers first. बच्चों का तो हो जाएगा, बच्चों का mind बहुत sharp होता है. They can easily get it into it. First, we need to accept कि yes, we need it. नेपाल के लिए ये मुश्किल है, इंडिया के लिए तो है ही नहीं, क्योंकि कंपल्सरी हो चुका है. But I'll praise Nepal has one positive thing in their education के मामले में, they are very serious. They always accept. हाँ बोलिए.
तो कंपलसरी हुआ है, बट अभी मतलब सब्जेक्ट आया नहीं है ना, मतलब
आएगा ना मैम, अप्रैल से तो आएगा, तो हम अप्रैल के बाद तैयारी करेंगे. आपको मैं SCRT के लेटर भेजता हूँ, 3 दिन पहले, 30 तारीख की है लेटर, कि 3 तारीख तक SCRT हरियाणा की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. उन्होंने टीचर्स मांगे थे, टीचर्स ही नहीं है. अब बोलो क्या करें. SCRT होता है स्टेट, जैसे NCRT नेशनल लेवल पे होता है, SCRT हर स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का होता है. सो हरियाणा SCRT की लेटर तो खैर मेरे पास है, ऐसे ही यूपी हर एक की आती रहती है.
Sir,
हमें मैम हमें उससे पहले अपने आप को तैयारी भी तो करनी है ना. यस
sir, excuse me.
यस शिव.
On the Vedic mathematics, what are the core things? Because I joined a little late.
See, the core thing is there is one big question. The question mark in education is our students are not confident. Our students are having fear of maths. One thing is maths. First is maths. Without maths, can we live? Can we survive without mathematics? A simple example I'll ask. Money
Yes, sir,
transactions.
because why I am asking this, I am
Yes.
also mathematics teacher,
Okay, great.
and I'm also teaching on the school level.
Okay, now you tell me, why do students have fear of mathematics?
Yes, sir. One thing is that they have lack of the calculation. When you tell that that
What
is common thing.
you are talking about which class?
I'm talking about 6 to 10.
6 to 10. I'm
6 to
asked.
till 6 to 10. What they are forgetting?
No problem, sir. Let's go see. If we have to find a root cause, we need to go little below class 3.
Yes, sir.
Now in class 3, you have addition, subtraction, or maximum multiplication, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still students are failing. Still students are not getting 100%.
Yes, sir.
There also they have fear. Now there you don't have tedious calculations. So what is wrong in that? Or in class 1, let's say. What is wrong in class 1 then? Only addition. Number system. Then there you don't have complex calculations. See, we as a teacher have presented this subject as a stress, as a fear. Rather, we should have represented it as a moments of joy or just patterns to work on. Somebody was there earlier, or
Sir,
Vishnu also asked.
so my question is not completed. What is my things? What I am expecting from Vedic? What are the things that I do on my classroom, and what I learned from the Vedic mathematics to improve my children's? Because I'm teaching from 7 to 10 nowadays.
Definitely, you are teaching from 7 to 10, but multiplication tables are the
Yes.
most fear factor for everyone. Addition is
That
a fear
means
factor.
no. So my question is, only multiplication, addition, subtraction, is it tricky only are on Vedic or any other things?
Okay. I got your point.
Yes, sir.
So arithmetic first thing.
What are the things we are learning on Vedic mathematics?
One thing, I have shared you the complete syllabus. You have not gone through it. So first thing is complete arithmetics, which includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, squares, square root, cube roots, all this, and divisibilities. Then algebra. See, now the question is, what can be done with Vedic maths? So this is the right question. In Vedic maths, we have got only 16 formulas, and that is known as 16 sutras, plus 13 sub formulas, which we call it as sub sutras. So with the help of this 29 only 29, we can solve entire arithmetics, algebra, trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics, your quadratic equations, all those entire, wherever there is calculation, and even organic chemistry calculations. So entire mathematics can be done, and it is being done. But always, if you'll observe, major focus is always on these two. Why? First thing is, up till 10th, this is very much required. Second thing, in all the scholarships or entrance examinations also, wherever you go for competitive exams, in any country, most of the questions are from these two topics, arithmetics and algebra. But yes, you can cover trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics, and whatever you want. Everything is possible. Now I think I'm clear.
Yes, for that, as a teachers, what I have to do and how can I learn that Vedic
Okay.
mathematics?
As a teacher, I train the teachers. There are so many teachers already who are getting trained from Nepal. Already so
Yes.
many. You are from which place? Dhangadi.
Tangadi, yes, sir.
Okay. SC coaching center.
Yes, K coaching center, yes, sir.
Okay, SK. So you're
SK
from
education.
Doti.
Yes, sir.
Umesh, do you know Umesh
Umesh, no,
Rokaya?
sir.
Umesh Rokaya. He's running a
I
school
don't
in Doti also, and he's from that Kelali only. So then there is Sadhana Path Academy in Ataria. They,
Yes,
yes, that person has already done, and books were implemented. They implemented Vedic mathematics last year only. So you can feel or see the difference in the students. Practical. As a teacher, so I always run teachers training programs. Now that is approximately 72 hours program where these two topics are taught. Advanced level is after that. Once you have done this, then we also go for this. But this generally people don't go for it. I'm giving you a very clear picture, because what happens, we think, oh, we have done this much, now we are experts. And definitely your speed increases, you're good enough. And these things can be managed later on easily, because even trigonometry. Now, basic things will not change. Sine theta or over cos theta will be tan theta only. But the calculation part now will be faster because you already know these two topics. Correct? So this way, first thing is you need to learn arithmetic and algebra. That takes around 72 hours. So I run two types of classes. One is weekend batches. One weekend batch started on 4th only. In that also, there are 2 people from Dubai, 2 people from Nepal, and 2 people from India. So 6 students only in one batch I take. So one is called as weekend batch, that is only Saturdays and Sundays. Another is weekdays, that is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that takes around 12 weeks, 13 weeks to complete. But the batches are 9 p.m. Indian time, 9:15 Nepali time. So this way we run, right? So for that, I shared you one link that was dryogeshchandna.in/books. So that has got the complete syllabus with every enrollment. With if you enroll for a teacher's training batch, you'll also get hard copy books. 6 books are there. You'll be getting that also, so that you can practice with the help of assignments, and exercises are given. Solved examples are there, and then we take live classes. It's not recording. First live sessions like we are discussing now, then you get the recording at the end, at the day end, right? Yes, Shashank, do you have any questions? Shashank, you are from? Yes, Shivani, any other question you have?
सर अवेकस और वैदिक मैथ्स में क्या डिफरेंस होता है?
अबैकस सबसे बड़ी बात है, अबैकस आपके सिलेबस में इनकलकेट नहीं किया जा सकता, ये आज की सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. इसीलिए जितने अबैकस ट्रेनर्स थे, they were running very good, but now all the abacus trainers are converting to Vedic mathematics because it was taking 2 years to learn abacus. Second thing, very important, with abacus only arithmetics can be done, not algebra, not trigonometry, not geometry, not calculus, not conics. So we were taking 2 years for arithmetics only, and now within 2 months that you can arithmetic can be done with Vedic maths. So 2 years and 2 months are a big difference. First thing. Second, for abacus you need a tool. it is made up of beads. You need a tool. Now, can you carry a tool to the school? Can you carry a tool to your exam hall? Or wherever you have to go? No. But Vedic maths is a mental practice. So with mind, you are doing everything. And of course, your mind is always going along with you. So this is Vedic maths is more easy to understand, learn, as well as teach. Now it's clear.
Yes, sir.
सिलेबस में ही नहीं इंकलकेट होता वो तो देखो अभी तक आफ्टर स्कूल एक्टिविटी कोई और थी नहीं माइंड बेस्ड so abacus was doing very good. Now after the Vedic maths, people are shifting. There is a paradigm shift, totally shift. So Shashank, do you have any question? You can write down if you are not comfortable in speaking. You're from Latur, okay. 36 का वो ऐड नहीं करना था क्योंकि एड्स यस जो Joy Munshi from Kolkata. You have any query?
Sir, I have one query.
Yes, please.
Generally in junior level means class 5 and 6, the students have so many difficulties with the subtraction. Means if negative sign were there, they sometimes they add it, sometimes they subtract it. So how can we make them easy to understand?
I cannot explain entire subtraction over here, but I'll give you one very simple point.
Yeah.
That is, we don't have borrow system in subtraction.
Yeah.
There is no borrow system in Vedic mathematics.
Yeah.
So that is the reason it becomes very simple.
So how can we do that, sir?
So that for that you need 3 classes. I need to explain you all. So subtraction, I'm just giving you a hint. In subtraction, we don't have borrow. So if borrow is not there, the silly mistake, you know, what are the silly mistakes in mathematics? There are 2 kinds of silly mistakes. First thing is, now, okay, I'll discuss. What are the advantages of Vedic mathematics? Why should we do Vedic maths, or why students should be asked to do it? Why people are running after this subject? If you Google today, or if you see on the Facebook, it is the most sorted or most searched word of education. Why? Because every country, every institution is looking for this. So many research are going on this. All the big institutions like Art of Living, your you have in your country, Aurobindo Ashram, and who used to teach yoga and meditation, they are now also focusing on this subject. Because basically Vedic maths is VRL. That is, it is based on visualization, reasoning, and logics. And that is why we call it as life-changing process. See, if you attend a 2 days workshop, I generally take a workshop of 2 days. Within 30 minutes, you'll start visualizing new things. What does that mean? For example, this is a question, 576 into 121. Now, how do you solve it? Yes, Om Prakash, how do you solve this question? Shivani?
By multiplication, sir.
Yes. It's not the thing to laugh. You will not do by that multiplication. Within 30 minutes, you'll analyze, because the way you are saying this is one, correct, 3 time multiplication and 1 time addition.
Yes, 3 times. It will take time.
No, you will not do like this. I'm not giving you the answer right now, but within seconds, your way of approach will change. That is known as visualization, because every number has a different property. So with every number, you have to work on, and that is known as visualization. Okay. Now, what do you think? The students, they have bad memory or they lack in concentration? That is the reason why they are not able to do maths.
Lack in concentration, sir.
Sure. Now tell me one thing. If they lack in concentration, how can they remember 40 movies frame by frame? If they lack in concentration, how can they remember lyrics of so many songs word by word? It is not that they lack in concentration or they have bad memory. No. In actual, they lack in interest. They don't have interest towards education because it has become boring. It is not interesting. We have, like you laughed, you have only one way to solve this. The third point of Vedic maths is it gives you ability to think. That means you can solve any problem in number of ways. If you see my book, I have written 13 different ways to solve finding squares of a number. And we know only one, multiplying. We can solve verbally. So that means critical thinking. How will it develop? We always say students to ask questions, ask queries, but we give only one way to solve. Addition, do this way. Multiplication, do this. Division, do this. Do you think that is
Yes.
wrong? A very
Yes,
simple
no.
question I'll ask you today. How do we write? How do we read anything? Om Prakash. How do we read a paper? How do we read a magazine? How do we read anything? We always read from left to right, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
How do we write?
Left to right.
Left to right. Just now you're sitting at your place. Just see in front of you. There might be a cupboard, there might be a store, anything. First instant, you will see the things placed on the left-hand side and then towards the right-hand side.
Mm.
So entire things we do left to right. So question arises, why mathematical calculations right to left? Yes.
Interesting.
Please. Tell me. Why? Yes, Tika Dhakal. Tika. Dhakal. Do you have any questions? Namaste. Yes, Tika, you can, if you are not able to speak, you can write down your questions, your queries, your doubts. You can write down. I'll answer it. Yes, Om Prakash, tell me, why mathematical calculation the reverse way? Shivani,
Can you explain it?
you are a maths teacher. I'm not a maths teacher. So, yes, Tika, if you want to implement Vedic maths, you need to talk to me. That day also you said this thing, which place you belong to. Please, we need to talk either on phone or Zoom. Until unless we speak to each other, how is possible? We have implemented in Doti, we have implemented in Atvaria last year. So many schools in Kathmandu we are implementing now. See, I will not give you that answer, but this is a major reason why your mental calculations are slow.
Excuse me, can you show us the 29 different sutras of Vedic math?
29 cannot be discussed here right now, sir. That will take 72 hours.
At least one or two that is sutras that is used in
Okay.
mathematics.
Okay. So first sutra is known as Ikadikena. I'll get two major, Ikadikena, Purvena. Now, if you try to spell this, It is known as eka adhikena. What does this mean? What does the translation is?
That wasn't the case.
One more
Mine is
than the purvena means previous. Eka means ek. Adhikena means adhik. Ek adhik, then previous. One more than the previous. Correct?
Yes.
Now, mathematical meaning is add 1 to the previous number asked. I'll give you one example of this, very important. Generally, you find squares of 2 digits, 3 digits, 5 digits. Can you tell me what is a square of 15 square, 25 square, 35 square, 105 square, or 145 square in 1 second? Can you give me the answer in 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Please.
225, 15 का,
आगे
25 का है, 325,
Wrong.
sorry, 625, 625,
35 का
1225,
okay, good. I'll
1
explain.
10 25.
Now see what was happening. Whenever you have 5 ending in case of squares, the answer is into 2 parts. First part, 5 का square हमेशा 25 होगा. There is no challenge about it. Whatever is this number, the previous number, you multiply with e kadikena of that. Means 1 is multiplied with e kadikena. What is e kadikena of 1? एक
एक
अधिक
अधिक
क्या होगा?
नंबर,
2.
एक अधिक
Two.
नंबर से,
So mentally you can do whatever is number, mentally you can calculate that number with next number. So 1 into 2 is 2, 225. If it is 45 here, so 4 into 5 is 20, 25.
2025,
65. 6 into 7, 42, 25. 8, 85 here. So 8 into 9, 72, 25. See, not even 1 second. 105 square. So 10 into 11, 110, 25. 115. So 11 into 12, 132, 25.
सर एक क्वेश्चन है
हाँ बोलिए.
सर, ये 5 वाले में ही होगा, जैसे एनी कोई और डिजिट ले हम तो,
कोई और जैसे कि
जैसे 28, 94,
पहली चीज
कुछ भी,
आप देखो आपका क्योंकि आपने थोड़ा बहुत कर रखा है, थोड़ा बहुत. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है अदगल multiplication, there are 2 general cases. Yes, for all. Now we have only one method of multiplication in case of normal conventional mathematics. But in Vedic maths, we have 2 methods. One is called as Nikhilam multiplication, which is called as reference. So वो जो बड़े-बड़े questions आपने कभी देखे होंगे, for example 9999 into 88888, अगर इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चन भी आ जाए तो ये इजी हो जाता है. So that is possible with the help of Nikhilam सूत्र. इसका आंसर होगा, यस बता सकते हैं शिवानी?
यस सर,
बोलिए.
87
Hmm.
1111
Hmm.
2.
So this is possible with the help of Nikhilam Sutra. Second is your Urdhva Sutra, Urdhva Trivyan Sutra. या इसे दूसरी लैंग्वेज सिंपल वर्ड्स में कहते हैं हम क्रिस क्रॉस मेथड. Now these are two general cases.
How did we solve that number with the Nigilam Sutra?
This one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. मैं एक
Actually, we
small
will
case
talk
लेता हूँ.
Vishal also.
Let's say this is the answer. This is the question.
Let's say Vishal is like amazing and he's like, I don't know, to
Mr. Adhikari,
Yes, I'm listening. So
he should work on it.
9988
now
multiplication.
this is multiplication. Now, whenever this is one number is either 9, either 99, 999, then we have another technique also. But I'm giving you first with general. We always take a reference point. Now 99 is the nearest base is 100. So we'll take -1. This is -1 means 1 less than 100. This is -12. Now this part, the right hand side part, you multiply. So 12 into 1 is 12. And this you add this way or you add this way. So 8712 is the answer. Another way of solving this particular, when it is, okay, I'll show you one more. Let's say 98, let's say. So -2, this is 4. But again, one more important thing is, since base is 100, we'll write this answer in 2 digits. And here 96. But you see, it takes at least 2 hours to learn one concept. So I was just briefing you. These are 2 general techniques which you can solve almost all multiplications. Apart from this, there are then special cases. Now, special cases means when you observe the number and then solve accordingly. Like this was the case, or the case with 11, 111, 4 times 1, 5 times 1, anterior dosh ke 101. There are so many cases. I will not pressurize you right now, but yes, we have 7 more special cases of multiplication. Very easy. Basic thing is visualization. You'll start visualizing the numbers. So the question I gave earlier, 576 into 121. Now this can be solved by this, but it will take 3 minutes. Whereas if you observe this, 121 is just 11 into 11. So 11 multiplication is most easiest. 6336 into 11 means 69696. So that we learn in workshop also. How to, and you'll understand how calculations can also be done from left to right. And when you'll start doing from left to right, your speed will automatically increase. Correct? Yes. Any other question you have?
Thank you so much for the knowledge.
But so I would suggest you go for a 2 days workshop. Then see, things would be more clear, because we'll focus on 4 or 5 topics and we'll do those topics. We'll solve 300 questions in 2 days. And when you solve something, when you do 100 question practice, then I think everything would be clear to you. Right? You can ask for the workshop links. I will give. Yes. Yes, Shivani. Any other doubts
Yes,
you
sir.
have?
No, sir. No, sir.
So you have learned in bits and bytes. कहाँ से सीखा है शिवानी?
जी सर.
कहाँ से सीखा है?
सर इंटरेस्ट है वैदिक मैथ्स में मेरा.
और उसको ना स्टेप वाइज करो. आप जो मैंने आपको एक लिंक दिया था बुक्स का, वो बुक्स का लिंक देखो और पॉइंट टू पॉइंट अपने नोट्स बना लो. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम क्या है, You should know what to teach in the first class. बच्चा अपने आप कभी पढ़ने नहीं आएगा, याद रखना. बच्चे के माँ बाप फोर्स करके उसे क्लास में भेजते हैं. तो if our class 1 is not good enough to hold that student, second day no one will arise. So we need to work on that thing. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Chal. Yes, Om Prakash, any questions? Shashank, Rashmi,
So
Shiva.
you have written a book about Vedic math.
Yes, I have written books on Vedic mathematics, and my books have been awarded nationally in India. So
Okay,
one
so
book,
Sir, from where we can get the book?
you can get it from Kathmandu, you can get it from Dhangadi. Ataria.
Nearby Viratnagar, we cannot get.
Viratnagar will send by courier from Kathmandu or Ataria right now. Very
Oh.
shortly, you'll be getting from SSRVM also. We'll be
Okay.
keeping stock there also.
Okay, sir. Thank you. It is so interesting, sir.
It is. See, it's not on just now.
Actually,
see, yeah.
we need it, sir. We need it because we have to make interest to the students.
I told you, I told you I had been to Kathmandu and Tribhuvan University, and with Kathmandu
Yeah.
University, we are releasing one course, certificate program in Vedic mathematics. Very shortly, we'll be launching. We are working on already assignments have been uploaded, so I'm working with them.
So nice.
I'm launching a program. Right.
First time I am attempting your meeting. This very interesting.
No, you might have
Like
seen
it.
late. Otherwise, your sir, because DPS school, I remember he called me up. So,
Yes.
but I don't know. The point was again what I was given that because one of my representative from Kathmandu, he had a word with sir. So he was like all 16 sutra in 3 hours. So that is not
It is
possible.
difficult. Yeah.
For what we take 72 hours, how can we train in? And
Mm.
to the students, you need to create the interest. If you see the videos, see the response of the students. Right. First thing is we need to create the confidence, what they have
Yes.
lost. See,
Yes.
a school should create confidence. Education is very last part. First thing is they should have the willpower. How can we generate or how can we work on that? Correct. So that feeling, yes, I can should be generated. That comes with confidence, ability to think. That is required.
We
It
have
should
to remove the fear from maths.
Yes, not only maths, everything. Stage fear also. See, when you have the ability to think, that means the person can stand between 10 people and speak.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what happens, a person is idle and speak. So such people, they suffer at the end. Right, no issues. You have my numbers. If not, I'll just share my WhatsApp number on this.
Sir, recently you have said that you have shared the link of that books or whatever we have said. No, that one.
Yes, sir.
To ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have said that link, sir?
I've shared to all those. How did you get the link of today's?
Oh, with the principal, sir. Our principal.
He has got everything. Otherwise, I'm sharing my mobile number. You can send me hi. I'll share you everything.
Okay, sir.
Right. So I'll share you. No issues.
No.
I'm sharing by both the numbers of India
Okay,
as well as Nepal.
What's okay.
Right. Sure. Thank you very much. If you have any queries, my WhatsApp numbers are given. You can ask me anytime.
Thank you a lot, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.